Live in 3, 2. Why is the floor wet, Todd?
I don't know, Margot.
Welcome to our Wednesday live-a-roo, guys. We're here with you. We got a little splitter so we can both have headphones today if we need to.
Yeah. I'm excited.
I'm excited. It's a snowy wonderland out there.
And hopefully we don't get kicked off of the tube today.
Oh, you know what? Okay, going live in 3, 2, 1, and we're live. Why is the floor wet, Todd?
I don't know, Margot.
We're here again with our Wednesday live for you guys, and this time we have sound. It's always something. It took us a little bit to get this video working today. I don't know why. I didn't do anything differently, but today it just didn't want to work for us.
Oh, there's an echo.
Oh, there's an echo. Nothing's working.
Echo.
Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. That should be right. There.
Check up.
Is that better? That should be good. Hopefully. Is this better?
It says better. Somebody said better. Much better.
Okay.
Fixed it. Anything else? Anything else can go wrong?
Yeah, that should be right. Are we on point? Like, are the words coming out of my mouth as I'm talking, or is it taking a little bit of delay? I don't like it when it does that.
Yeah.
Someday you know what? We're gonna celebrate when we get through a day where there's no technical difficulties.
Like, well, I want in the future my own little station.
Yeah,
so
where
I
could be over here.
Yeah, and I'm like in my little section of the room, and I got my candy over here.
You don't want to.
Yeah, like we're bumping elbows. There's wires over here. I feel like I'm gonna unplug something and ruin the whole thing.
Knock down the creep show poster, something like that.
Yeah, I do a lot of stuff.
Well, it is Wednesday. We are live, and we're here with you guys. Let me just go ahead and tweet this out for those of you that are on the Twitter world.
Oh, we have deep voices.
Oh, we do?
How is that even possible?
You want to go pull it up in like another room and just to see what it sounds like?
I'm going to pull it up right now. I'm going to pull it up.
Live with the vegan zombie. It's Wednesday night. Here we go. Tweet. You know, I changed a couple settings.
Here we go. Tweet. I changed a couple settings. This is how low your voice is. I kind of like it.
Should we keep it like that the whole time?
Hey, guys.
Why is it like that?
Today it just didn't want to work for us. There's an echo.
Wait, don't let them hear this.
No, that's fun. Okay.
This is, how can we fix that? We're really low voices right now, aren't we?
Maybe the tape delay is on.
What is going on? Properties. Microphone. Advanced properties. This wasn't supposed to happen. Everything looks according.
Oh, gee. Thanks, Kristen. We know we're trying to fix it.
Are we normal now, or are we still low voice? This is. You want to? Can you hear it? Can you put your headphones on and see if it's?
I can't actually hear us at all. Hello.
Is it, maybe it's that.
Hello?
Oh, no, I have this on mute, so you can't hear us.
Oh.
That, okay. I still don't think that we're normal right now. This is not the way I want to start my podcast. But I guess it's always something, right? Let's see if I can go to my channel and put it on. Let's just see.
If I can go to...
No, we're not. That's not how we sound. We have low voices. What is it? What is happening?
Maybe it's the playback speed.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know how to even think. What the heck happened here? We're gonna have to call Craig. Oh. Should we just talk in really high voices so it sounds normal? Hi everyone.
Hey, so today we're gonna.
Oh man, I'm gonna at least text Craig to see if he can help us out.
I'm going to play a little game. Sound like Jigsaw.
Okay, that's a quick text to Craig. Maybe he can help us out. If there's anybody in the audience right now that knows what we can do, please let us know. Because, I mean, I know you guys can hear us, but this isn't our voice.
This doesn't represent us.
Well, this is not.
I actually find myself talking even lower than I normally do because it's. I don't know why.
Audio. What if I did that? And then I go like that. Did I change anything? Let me know if I changed anything. Are we good?
Popping sound, I think that actually might be Indy licking his paw behind us.
Oh, yeah, that's Indy. Yeah. The playback speed, but I don't know where the playback speed is. Video resolution. Indy.
Maybe if Indy licks the computer, it'll clean up the issues.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Hi, you're watching Technical Difficulties.
Desktop audio. Okay, I'm gonna keep it like that to see if anything.
Once there was this girl who
Audio.
got into it, wouldn't go a change with the girls in the change
Mic,
room.
desktop. How about that? Is that any different? You're 25-year V and you can figure out anything, unless it has to do with computers. And I've been around computers like all my life too, and like I'm like, what is going on here? We're back down here. We're over here.
Song of the South. Sweet potato pie, and I'll shut my mouth.
I don't think I did sound normal though. When I pulled it up, I was not sounding normal. Let's see. Here we go.
And put it on. What's up? I was not sounding normal. Let's see. Here we go.
What's duration? What's this?
Where? I don't know.
Let's change it. Oh,
That might not be good to change.
oh gosh, I'm sorry. What have I done?
Man. It's definitely not normal. I do have a Mac, but this is just Mac it doesn't, I don't know.
It's not as pretty.
No. Let's I don't know. I did everything I do normally. I don't know what's going on. Unplug and replug the mic. You know what? Here, unplug this mic down here. This is the only thing that's different that I normally don't do.
Okay.
Because I had to set up the VCR. Unplug that. Bob.
This one right.
This one right
This
here.
one. Okay.
Yep. You're not gonna hear us for a second. I don't know if can you guys hear us again? Because last time we did this, remember we lost all audio. Is that any better? It's definitely more when I turn my head.
Much better.
Is it better? Did I change anything?
Fixed.
I just want to hear it now.
We just need to hear it. I think we're alone now.
Come on.
We just need to hear it.
Oh.
I think we're alone now.
Yes. Okay, we did it. It was a different port. I had this in instead of directly in the computer. I had it in an external USB drive. Anyway, guys, we're back, and welcome. Sorry for that little delay. Maybe in post I'll cut that entire part out, unless you guys thought it was funny.
They have information about my computer. Should I call them and find out?
About your computer?
Yeah.
What if they put you on hold, though?
We don't want to be on hold.
Do you want? I mean, if you want, if you
No,
have to,
I'll call after. We're gonna hang out.
We're gonna hang out. Guys, I just gotta say one thing. Look at that.
Oh. I love that.
Yeah.
It's a really cool
The new
design.
shirt. Be good to animals. I love it. I got the baseball 3/4 quarter sleeve on, and I'm really happy with how they came out. And if you ordered one, every order is in the mail right now on the way to you guys. But I have like a whole thing. Let's see. I even got these little tiny onesies. I'm not gonna wear it, but
Try it.
we got
Try it on.
aprons, hoodies, shirts. It's pretty awesome. So, yeah, and we're probably going to do another pre-order for those sometime after Christmas. And then I have some new designs I want to do. How about, would anybody wear a shirt if I did like a design of Indy the pup, Indy and Zeke?
Indy.
And yeah, Indy. Maybe not Zeke.
Maybe Zeke on the inside of the shirt that I could flip up and be like, oh, there's this dog too. But if I'm mad at him, I don't have to show him off.
We did have totes, but nobody bought any totes, so none were made. And hey, Laura, you got the same one. Yes, I sent yours out too. I think there was a few things that you ordered. Didn't you order a hat too? One of these beanies or something? So yeah, the shirts are done, and they're fun. And I'm still doing Vlogmas every day. You know what? It's cool that I have all these videos every day, but I'm never going to do Vlogmas again. At least not to the extent that I'm doing it now. I never want to make videos every single day. I worked 17 hours yesterday.
Oh, wow.
And I went to bed at like 6:30 in the morning. And I'm like...
Just because of all the editing and stuff?
Well, that, but part of my day was like going and picking up the packages and printing out labels and packaging every t-shirt up. But then after that, I was also filming Vlogmas. But then I had to edit it, and it really sucks on the days like Mondays and Thursdays when I have to do a video for the Vegan Zombie and Vlogmas.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. So if I do Vlogmas again, it's going to be like, oh, here's a video here. Oh, and here's one a couple days later. But I'm not doing it every day again. It's crazy. It's crazy. And you can tell that I haven't slept. You know what that's like during the season, usually.
Yep.
But we... promised you guys that we were gonna, in one of the if you guys saw the Vlogmas video, that we're going to show you guys John's back injury, because a lot of you guys have heard John talking about his back injury for a long time now, but we're gonna show you exactly why he's in so much pain.
I am going to do a whole video kind of talking about the history of it too, because I think it'll be kind of more cool documentation for me to be like, all right, I'm going to try this. Did that help? No. Okay, I'm going to try this. Did that? Basically, I'm going to try to avoid some major surgery. So, anyway, I brought over a DVD player and a disc that had all my imaging from like 2015 on, and Chris and I opened them up the other day to check it out, and pretty gross.
Yeah, the back. Question, how come there's no chicken on the shirt? Well, actually, the original drawing that I wanted, there was a chicken in there, but you can only put a certain amount in the shirt, so it's not why isn't there something in there, that's just what I put in there. It was just a simple design, and if I wanted, it couldn't have every animal in there, basically, so that doesn't mean that I don't like chickens. They want our faces on a shirt, like you and me.
I'd be into that.
What are we doing? Just looking this way, looking that way. You can be bald and have dandruff? Is that true? Well, yeah, because it flakes off of your skull.
I mean, I would imagine so.
Yeah. John, set up a dance fight between you and John Sakars. You'll have to fix your back by January 6th at 3 p.m.
I can do that.
Do you have any time to eat anything? Not usually. I actually just ate for the first time today, right when you got here, which was about 40 minutes ago.
What'd you eat?
I made some of those Dr. Prager's chicken tenders with some tomato, lettuce.
Did you make like a sandwich?
Yeah.
Nice.
With the Heidelberg bread.
Yeah.
And I keep saying, like, I'm going to eat so much better, and then I have nothing, and then that's what I end up eating. Like, yesterday was a smoothie. The problem is like, you know, I need to make some, I want to make some soups, healthy soups and stuff like that, because when I think healthy, I don't want to sit there and eat a raw vegetable or a raw piece of fruit. That's not going to fill me up, and it's not going to satisfy me right now.
Yeah.
So I want to actually eat some food, but healthy food. Do I eat salad? Yeah, but I usually make my salads like extra. And I think I probably have on this channel way back what I eat in a day, and I make some pretty big, delicious salads on there. Where it's not just like a piece of lettuce and tomato. It's like it's got everything in it.
Yeah, yesterday Kristen and I talked about salads a little bit. Kristen's like, I don't like to make a salad, but if there's a salad there, I love to eat it. That was a good point, because I'm like, I got to get into the habit of making more salads. Well, here's the thing. I just got into I became a victim of convenient foods. That sounds so terrible. What do you mean? Just frozen foods that take 5 seconds to put in an oven or whatever, you know?
Or air fryer or something.
Yeah, air fryer. But I'm going to make a delicious
We need to
salad.
go to the place I was telling you about.
Yes.
The Bargain Grocery.
What days? Is it only open one day a week?
No, that's a different place. That's completely different. I'm talking about the one in Utica.
Yeah, that's the place I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Are they open every day?
I don't know if they're open on Sunday, but most of the week they're open. I know.
Okay.
There's certain days they have deliveries. I'll find that out, and we'll go on one of those days, and we'll try to see what we can pick up. Because I bought a whole crate of bananas there, a whole thing of carrots there. It's all different though, so you're not guaranteed that they're going to have those carrots there, but they'll have
something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have a few videos where I do like all Instant Pot meals, and some of those are my like oil-free ones too. And Joseph wants to know if we can film our Christmas party. Well, I don't know about you, but I'm going to Noah Craig's ugly sweater Christmas party, and I plan on filming there.
Ooh, that's fun.
Yeah.
What day is
It's the 21st of December. Are you an Aquarius? I'm an Aquarius. John, your birthday just happened 2 days ago.
Yes, I am a Sagittarius.
All right, so I guess that I will pull up some of your spine pictures.
Yeah, let's get right into it.
Why don't you
I'll give you a little sneak preview, and then I'm gonna do a more in-depth video.
Why don't you tell us first where you got these pictures and what we're gonna be looking at here?
All right, so I went into the doctors right around July, and I believe I started having all these scans done in August, hoping it was just going to be like sciatica or something. And it turned out, after they did all these scans, it's my scoliosis, which I was diagnosed with when I was 14 years old, wore a back brace to try to fight it. And it looks like it finally caught up to me, and I'm going to have to do something about it. So are you guys looking at it right now?
So that is his spine, and that is why he's in so much pain.
Yeah, if you guys look right over here, yeah, we think that like right where the mouse is kind of circling around, that's where the nerves are kind of getting pinched, shooting pain over to this area right about here. And I still have to get some second opinions. I go back and talk to my spinal surgeon next week, but a normal person's...
John, you don't have a heart.
So here's the thing. If you guys look... I didn't know this, but they actually found my heart down in this area, like over here, and my lungs are down here. I've been breathing out my butt this whole time.
Oh my God, John.
Yeah.
That explains it.
That explains a lot.
So this is at a 39 degree and a 45 degree. That's your spine. It's like an S.
Race wants to know, how do we know that's really John? That's a good point. There really is no...
Well, I didn't think there's going to be people that were going to be skeptical of your thing. Is there actual... doesn't it say your name right here? Syracuse Orthopedic Specials. It's got all your stuff here. Should I hide any of that?
No, I think we're okay. It doesn't have like social security number. It just has my birthday and the day I'm gonna die, so we should be fine.
But anyway, so this is it. It's John Ted. This date of birth 12/16, and this just is that the day that you got the actual MRI, the 10/18? Is this an MRI or a CAT scan?
This is just a regular X-ray, actually.
X-ray.
Yeah, this is like a fancy full body X-ray. And Produce just said it's shifting my hips. That's actually it. The pain might be from my right hip shifting because I have a bone spur down in this area right here. You can see this little bump. See where the Mr. Mouse is hanging out. There is a possibility that my spine is pulling my hip and shifting it, which is causing some pain. But yeah, here's another fun little view. There's my pants.
Well, look at that. Like when you're just standing straight, your spine is going way over here.
Yeah.
That's why you're always like kind of leaning.
Yeah.
To one
if
side.
you look at pictures like my high school graduation and there's a prom picture, I'm standing next to my dad.
That's it right here.
Yeah. And really, the SI joint is somewhere down in here, and that's where we think the pain is really generating. There's another spot, but I have an upper and a lower curve.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So the surgeon wants to basically put a pin up here.
Or you can control it.
Yeah, the surgeon wants to put a pin here, a pin down here, and a rod, and shift my whole spine over to straighten it out, and then do the same thing with the upper curve that goes the other way. That's like really, really invasive surgery, though. So I have to make a decision whether I want to do that or not. I mean, I've been dealing with this curve since I was 15. It's only gotten a couple degrees worse. It's just a lot of heavy lifting. My job where I walked about 16 to 17 miles a day, every day in the spring, my body's mad at me. It's like it just caught up to me. So I have to make some serious decisions and really change my diet. And
this is probably because you went vegan.
You know what?
Totally joking, guys.
If I would have just eaten meat.
So they want to know how you got this, but you were born with this.
Yeah. Scoliosis is hereditary. Both my parents had it, not to this extent, but yeah, man, it's tough. It's been a lot. Like I said, I'm gonna talk a lot about it, about what it did to my mental health. It really took a toll.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right. This is a situation where I'm probably going to have this major surgery. And like you just said, this surgery is a major risk. I won't be able to bend all the way down. And if there's any kind of nerve damage, that's going to be for the rest of my life. So I have to make some decisions. Do I want to keep living in the pain I'm in right now, or stay ahead of it maybe with some inversion table therapy? Do I want to go under the knife? Once I get cut open, there's no going back. So
Produce says somebody that they know is having a good recovery right now. Do your brothers? Does anybody else in your family have this?
There's nobody I know that has it to this extent. My Aunt Joanne, my father's sister, she actually has a rod in her upper spine because her scoliosis is so bad and her hips are all out as well. So that x-ray was taken in October. So
whenever you hear John complaining that he's in pain, that's why. It's not like that's a severe case. So, you know, and all these years, what 11, 12 years, you've been working at manual labor at this garden center, and you've been working normally you work 80 hours a week during this time of year.
Yes, well, probably 60 around Christmas time, but 80 some
spring?
Up, yeah, in March, April, and May time. So, I really think is Much Ado About Film just said that the cure is less stress. I'm not working right now. I told my boss is my friend, and he understands completely. It's slow time of year. I'm able to go on unemployment and really get a second opinion. I might go out to New York City. There's a really good hospital out there. Or Boston. Somebody just mentioned. Probably not Boston. Maybe Cincinnati. Just to see what my options are, man. Because there's there's just Mockingbird has way too much stuff for me to tap out this early in my life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So anyway.
But you could always you could always do other things too there. That's what I was trying to tell you.
Yeah. The beauty of it is I'm smart. I'm smart. I'm really smart.
John's he's a smart
I'm one of the smartest.
That was Craig. Thanks for giving back to me, Craig.
Yeah, Produce says, what other options do you really have besides surgery? It seems inevitable. When I was 15, they said, you are 1 degree away from mandatory surgery on your spine right now. And I opted to not do it because that's the invasiveness of the surgery.
Right. And that might have been a good idea because, what if something happened? You had all your younger years, but, now you got to think, if something went wrong with your spine and it could be bad, you might need the surgery now.
Yeah.
But that's scary. I didn't even want to get surgery for my back surgery, and that was minimally invasive, and I was afraid to do that. But luckily for mine, it was a good decision.
Yeah. It's amazing, isn't it crazy? In July, we were talking about this pain, and you convinced me to go. I thought it was going to be it when you sent me to that other doctor, and here it is.
But at least he told you.
Yeah, we got to move on.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to move on.
Off topic, I realized something the other day, and I'm probably 99% sure, but I gotta find out exactly through a little bit more research. But Kristen posted something on Instagram yesterday saying that it was the 5-year anniversary from when you bought your house.
Yeah.
On December 17th.
Yeah.
And I believe that's the same day that I bought this house back in 2010.
Oh, that's funny.
So next year is going to be my 10-year being here.
That's crazy.
And I think it was
10 years.
December 17th when I moved in. Yeah. Kind of weird. How was my surgery? So I had a microdiscectomy because I had really bad sciatica. So they did a 1-inch incision in my lower spine, and I guess they moved the muscle apart, and they just cut out the part of the disc that was pushing against my sciatic nerve, and I was out of there. I woke up and I was out of there within next couple hours.
You had to take it super easy for a month, 6 weeks.
Well, they wanted me to take it super easy for at least 2 or 3 weeks. I took a full month because it was my back. It's my health. I wanted to be fully recovered. And even after that, so even now, I don't lift really heavy things,
Yeah.
And that's why when I do go to the gym, I don't do deadlifts. Mm-hmm. I do something else. So for my legs, I might do a sit-down machine, but I won't do the stress that could do something to my back again because, you know what it's like. When you're living with that every second of every minute of every day, for 2 years straight, you want to kill yourself. You're my quality of life is so low right now just because of the pain I'm in. At 35 years old, I felt like I was 70 or 80, and I never want that to happen again. So yeah, having that surgery was a scary thing to decide, but I think it was the right decision. And in hindsight, it was the second best decision I made, probably. The best decision I made during that year.
Yeah.
Because I was so happy after that. And just being able to, like, a lot of people take this for granted, but just being able to lay on your bed with both your legs out flat, just laying there with no pain, like, I was like, oh my God, I just started laughing. Because, like, the last time I remember doing that was over 2 years ago. And you know how it is. You can't sit or lay somewhere without having to move in the next couple of minutes because you're always uncomfortable. So, yeah, it was a quick surgery, and it was funny because it was a new facility. I didn't know this, but when I woke up from the anesthesia, there was they weren't the doctors, but whoever was there, taking care of me. They looked at me. They go, "Oh, he's awake," and they go, "Congratulations!" And as soon as I woke up, I was completely 100% alert. They say, "Congratulations, you're our first back surgery in this facility." And I'm like, "What? You didn't tell me that? Like, what?"
Oh my gosh.
What else did we miss? Yeah, we just did a video the other day at Trader Joe's and Aldi, and I have to give John his footage. I've already posted my part, but I kept a lot of it out of there because I want you to go watch John's video. So he should be posting that in the next couple of days. I got to give him the footage because, you ended up leaving. He had to get going. But I did it all on my camera for him so we could have like a better quality video. So I got to give you that footage, and then you're going to edit it in the next few days.
Yeah, I'm going to do, as soon as I find out, hopefully my computer will be fixed tomorrow. I don't know. Whenever somebody calls and says, we need to talk about your computer, and it's not, your computer's ready,
Yeah.
it always makes me nervous. So, but I want to do the spine video first, and then right after that, I'm gonna post our shopping video. So I was thinking Friday I'll probably post it.
Okay, yeah, just do it soon because you want to do that before the holidays are over.
Yes.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Because it's the holiday season,
It is the holiday season.
What else? What else we got here? You were just reading some old Johnny Juicer hate comments about him feeding his dog vegan food. Yeah, I just did a video on that because a lot of people are ignorant and they don't do the research, and they just comment these foolish things, and everybody thinks that in reality the dogs are getting like the best foods ever and they're living the best lives ever. And I apologize for that little rant I did in that last video, but that's one thing. There's a couple things that just really get to me. Most things I'm just like whatever, but when somebody like accuses me of not feeding my dog or treating my dog right, that really gets to me because that's basically saying like I'm not vegan or I'm an animal abuser, and like I'm not okay with that, and I get pretty defensive. So I've been hearing comments like that. That's why I don't go back and watch old videos. Because I do also say that I read every comment that everybody, comments on my videos, at least for the newest videos. So when I go back to an old video for some reason, I find myself reading all these comments that are like, "What? I didn't see this," and it's like I just try not to do that anymore. It's a waste of time, and I'd rather just address those in my videos. Yeah, I've had people say that I'm an animal abuser because I have a vegan dog. Yes, I've had that. And that's one thing that I'm not okay with, is for somebody to say that they question my veganism, whether I'm vegan or not. And it's like, dude, I was vegan before people talked about, before there was an internet, before there was YouTube and Google. Like, I took pride in it when I was a teenager all those years ago. So it's something that it's meant something to me for all of these years. It doesn't define it 100% of who I am, but I associate with veganism like 100%. And when somebody questions that, I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. Like, are we, I've been vegan longer than you've been alive, bro. Like, you're telling me that I'm not vegan because I feed my dog a vegan. Like, dude, you make no sense. Like, and I know that I shouldn't let it get to me, but sometimes that stuff gets to me.
No, it's tough, man. I get it because we're already doing everything we possibly can, and we've put a lot of thought into what we feed our animals that we've rescued.
Yeah.
And
And we've been saying this for
neither one of us would feed our animals something that's gonna hurt them.
Right.
We're monitoring their health more than ever. Like all my dogs are on VDog as well.
Well, I can tell you, like, my dog wasn't always vegan. When I first got my dog, he had parvo. I saved him. I fronted the huge bill to get him to save him when they basically said, like, you know, I understand if you want to just take him home, it's a lot of money for treatment, and, you know, he'll probably pass away in a few days. And I'm like, put him in intensive care. Let's do everything we can, you know? And, you know, doing that, saving my dog, and then having him be on non-vegan food that they prescribe for him, like science, like these, I don't know if it was science, but vet formulas and stuff like that to try to get him better again. I didn't want to do that, but like they're like, no, you need to do this and that if you want your dog, you know. I'm like, okay, I want him to survive and stuff like that. So, you know, after he made it destroyed his digestive system, and I was trying to figure out like what foods were, you know, he was going to be okay with. Nothing was working. I had him on all these premium dog foods. Nothing worked. Then I found finally against the, you know, the vet's formulas and stuff. When he was about a year old, I switched him to a vegan diet, and his digestive problems stopped. So I'm like, wow, that's progress. So this is something. He's getting healthier now, and I want my dog to be healthy. But the one thing that wasn't was he still had like dry skin, and he itched a lot. He had rashes, and he itched a lot, and he was always itching himself. So then I found, you know, a few years later, I found VDog. And I'm like, well, I'm going to try VDog. It's a premium vegan dog food. It's hypoallergenic. I'm going to put him on that. So I put him on VDog. Guess what? Not only was his digestion was perfect, and he was still, you know, healthy, his rash went away. His coat was good. He smelled great. He still does. He doesn't have rashes anymore. And he's been healthy, like tip-top shape ever since. And last time I took him to the vet, which was just a couple months ago, they did, you know, the vet. I go to a team of like, there's 5 vets at that veterinary hospital, and they've all said, yeah, like whatever you're doing is good. You know, he can be vegan. One of the vets there were vegan herself. She doesn't work there anymore, and there's a new vet there, and she kind of was like, she wouldn't even look me in the eye when because I you know, she found out that I was vegan. I told her I didn't say I was vegan. I said he's on a VDog formula. It's a vegan formula. And she goes, is that because you're vegan? I'm like, well, I mean, partly, yeah, I'm vegan, and I want to give him the best. She wouldn't even look me in the eye. She looked down at the paper, and she goes, you know, dogs can't be vegan. And I'm like, can you go talk to one of the other vets here? Can you talk, I won't say his name, but can you talk to so-and-so about this? Because that's not going to work if you're going to be my vet now, you know? And then I told her, and she goes, is this like a formula you can buy? I'm like, yeah, you can buy it, and it's the top of the top, you know, out there, and your colleagues even say that this is, you know, this is perfectly healthy for dogs.
Hypoallergenic, like,
yeah,
we're not making this stuff up. It's not like we're like, it's not like we didn't do our research.
Right,
you know,
exactly.
It's so frustrating when someone in that,
and it is weird when I, who has no qualifications at all, am arguing with somebody who is a vet, who has qualifications. Right. She's not going to want to listen to me. She's not going to appreciate me, the average person, but I'm not the average person. Like, I do this, like, I've been promoting the food. It's been working with my dog for years and years. I've seen it with thousands of other dogs, your dogs, and I basically, long story short, she leaves the room with my dog. She comes back, and she's like, oh, well, he's really healthy. His heart is healthy. Everything's good. Keep doing what you're doing. I'm like, yeah, I told you so. You know, kind of like, but I'm going to request a different vet when I take him again. The thing with him is he's like me. He never gets sick, so I don't often take him there. You know, it's like, I mean, every time you go to a vet, they charge you an arm and a leg for one, and every time I go there, he's completely, perfectly healthy. So the only reason I went there and I brought him was because we got Zeke, and we took them both at the same time. Anyway, VDog, you know, I promoted on my page. There's a promo code if you guys want to use it. It's called Zombie Dog. New customers will get a discount if they want to try VDog. Try it, and if your dog likes it, if it works for your dog, I say go with it. A lot of people say, well, it's expensive. Well, it's going to be more expensive if you feed your dog a crappy food, and then like they're healthy for maybe 5 years, and then they start getting all these problems because they weren't eating healthy all this time. And the good thing about VDog, which they've changed since they started, because now they are growing. Veganism is more mainstream now, so more people are doing this, and there's more science out there, more information out there that dogs are omnivores and can lead a very healthy plant-based diet, is you can get it now, and it's free shipping. So that was the one thing way back in the day, that the reason why I got the other brand was because they were both the same price, but VDog was, I'd have to pay shipping, so I stuck with a different brand. But then when I found out that VDog cured my dog's rash, I went with VDog, and now I kind of work with them and promote them. So, and again, I would never promote something that I don't 100% stand by. So, VDog, and your guys are on VDog too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, what else were we talking about before I ranted for 2 hours? VDog pizza? What? Oh, VDog also has treats, and I think I haven't seen it yet, but they told me they're coming out with wet food too.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah. But they got like breath bones, they got like peanut butter and blueberry treats, and I showed them in my last video too, maybe 2 videos ago. I got a sleepy pup right here. He's right there.
Probably from the VDog diet. He has no energy.
Graven is currently out. It's 59 there.
It's pretty cold out
so
here.
Over here, I freeze every night when I take my dogs out. We go outside, and right now in Liverpool, it's come on, focus. It's 28 in the Fahrenheit. It's so cold. I guess that's not as cold as it has been, but still, it's pretty cold. Chris, would you get a cat? No. I don't want any more animals. The only reason I have these 2 is because I rescued them, and I don't want any more animals. It's hard enough. Like I'm their forever home, so they are here forever. But it's hard when you have an animal. It's like having kids. So every time I have to travel, I have to find somebody that I completely trust to watch my dogs, and even then, I'm like, well, because I know everything that I do on a daily basis for my dog, so, it's hard to get somebody, because even if you trust somebody, it's like, they can make a mistake or an accident, it's just, I don't know, and, so no, I don't want any more animals. I did have a cat. Actually, when I lived with my ex-girlfriend years ago, we had a cat, so I have had a cat, but I don't know about the cat and the dog together and all that, so I don't know. Also, yeah, I don't know. Like, when I rented this house out, my last tenants completely let their animals ruin this house. They had cats and a dog, and the cats completely, they ruined it. And,
Yeah.
And I had to redo all the hardwood floors, and there's still stains on the carpet in the basement. It's just unfortunate. But I love cats. I just don't need any more animals. I'm not here enough is what I'm trying to say. I like to travel a lot for what I do. And when I travel, I don't like leaving my animals home alone. So, with somebody else. So like when I travel, like I need to find somebody that I really trust. And then I'm always thinking about them. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When we were doing the vegan zombie cruise,
yeah,
it got hard because Kristen and I were like, we're having a great time, but I hope the dogs are okay, and I have no way of hearing from them because we have no signal. And
yep.
I stayed at Mockingbird last weekend, and I missed Wilder. Of all the dogs, I missed the craziest, most annoying one, but
yeah,
she's just so dang cute.
Yeah, that's how Zeke is.
We should try to see if these headphones work.
Yeah.
Technical difficulties.
Let's do it. So that means, what were we doing last week when we were trying?
We were looking at old YouTube videos.
Yeah, you guys want to watch
let's
some
go
old
down.
YouTube?
Remember, we got a lot of people all hanging out with us.
I will try to find something. You know what? Instead of doing this, let me just see if I can go into my files.
Ooh, I'm okay.
And
Even
find
better.
the original videos.
OVs.
Yeah, the OV, the original.
I wonder if he
videos.
means old Ben Kenobi.
You know, that part cracked me up. It's like, well, duh. They both have the same last name. Obi-Wan and... Okay.
Wait. Edwin says, why are you not a Nate Diaz fan?
Who?
Who said anybody's not a Nate Diaz fan?
Raw vegan. Why are you not a Nate Diaz fan? Raw vegan UFC fighter.
I like you.
Maybe
I like
he's
Nate Diaz.
talking to somebody else.
He might be.
Because I love Nate Diaz. I love the Diaz brothers. Both of them. We were talking about that. We were like, what we could do UFC commentator. We could be UFC commentators in a podcast. We were talking about that on the way home the other day because we love UFC. We love talking about it. But it's like, we don't know if you guys would relate to that. So like, why don't we start a second channel for that or something? I don't know.
We should. It'd be a lot of fun. And I feel like we could talk about that for hours.
Oh, we totally could.
And since I don't think I'll ever be able to be a professional fighter, Captain Curvature, I think that'd be my fighting name.
Yeah. S-Man.
S-Man.
Wear a Superman shirt, but it's exactly the same. It's like only a little bit there.
It's the shape of an S, but it's made out of spinal columns.
Yeah. Chris and John, are you ignoring my chicken story? I don't know about your chicken story. That's the first thing I've seen.
Oh, you better we're not scrolling up, Race.
I'm trying to find something. I'm trying to find old videos. Okay.
Oh, I think it's a nice story because everybody's saying how nice Race is, and Race is not nice.
Oh, man.
That's not nice. Race, you're nice. Race Witherspoon.
Colby Covington got robbed. Well, no, at the very end. I mean, I was going to say, like, if he lost when it made it to the end, but he didn't make it to the end. He lost at the very, very end. He went down.
He said bad stoppage, though.
Who did?
Colby.
Oh.
Colby said that was a bad stoppage.
I mean, he
fought through
duked
3
it out
rounds
with
after having a broken jaw. That's a tough guy.
All right, let me find some old vids. Okay. Vids that I never posted. No, we're not going to do those. Okay, so that's not... Oh, wait, main channel. Main channel? Okay, let's see. This goes all the way back to...
Nice lever.
I think this is a little bit after... No, that's you. All right, this is going to be too hard. I'm just going to go right to the YouTube channel. Vegan Zombie. We want to go to oldest first.
Yeah.
Sort by.
Let's go way back.
Okay. First video ever, stuffed shells. That is our long-term goal. After nothing else works, John and I are probably going to open up a restaurant of some sort.
Something food related for shizzle, for sure.
Okay, so I need to make sure all the audio is going to work here. Desktop audio. So everything should be okay. Let us know right away. You guys will do that. You guys are good at doing that. All right, so let's see. All right, John. Kind of scrolling through these videos here. Let's give you guys a little insight of what we're doing. We have the old channel. Well, this is my main channel, but these are the oldest to newest. This is the first time we traveled. No, this is the first time we traveled. 9 years ago. We wanted to do the vegan travel show, and it just we didn't have enough time, and you couldn't really leave to go too far. But this is the first time the vegan treats. Remember that we went to Red Bamboo vegan treats. Did we also do? I just want to say, like, the funny part was we were nervous to do the video in vegan treats. Remember? And then, so we did it real quick, and then we were like, okay, got it. We went outside, and I'm like, dude, the sound wasn't on. And you're like, God darn it, Chris. You didn't say God darn it, but... And then I'm like, can we go back in there and do it again? And you're like, God. So we went in there, and we did it again, and we just felt stupid.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. I felt so
stupid.
Uncomfortable.
But now I'm really good friends with Danielle, the owner of Vegan Treats, so that would be, like, no issue now. But back then, we were like, so... Oh, my God. Do you want to watch that one? See where we were?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, here we go. I mean, can you hear it? I can't hear it.
Yeah.
You can hear it?
Hang on. Go. So push that to the middle.
Oh my God, I can hear it.
Me too. It's really low. Oh gosh,
we just
you guys
watched the horror
see that?
thing.
Can I turn this up?
Yeah. By the way, I got some advice from the last one, and you guys couldn't hear our voice over the video, so every time we talk, I got to stop the video. By the way, you wrote the song.
Yeah. Is there any talking over it?
This is Red Bamboo. Can you guys hear this okay?
I feel like they're supposed to be talking over it, isn't there? Do you talk over it or no? Because I can't hear it.
You can't hear anything?
No, I can't hear talking. I can only hear music.
Are you?
So,
yeah, I can hear all the talking.
Okay.
You're actually narrating it. Can you guys hear the talking?
they can't hear the audio.
Oh. What is going on?
I don't know.
You know what?
Technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties. Okay, desktop audio. Oh, I see what's going on. I got the pointer on the wrong thing. Hold on, I might be able to fix this. Desktop audio, properties. Okay, hold on. Speakers. Bam. Bam. All right, fingers crossed. Here we go.
Several hours later, I found myself at Candle 79. And
Can you hear that?
No. But I can hear somebody talking. I think it's through your headphones.
It says several hours later, we're at Candle 79. But could you guys hear any of that? It's got to be the splitter then, because if I can hear the sound, but you can't.
Yeah, because I heard it before, and then you couldn't. They can hear now.
Okay,
So here, you press play. Let me mess around with this thing for a second.
Okay, here we go.
all vegan, organic cuisine.
Now I can't hear anything. Oh, no.
Here, I enjoy the seitan piccata, a
Here,
dish
I
that I
enjoy the
get
seitan
every
piccata.
time I'm here if it's
Oh,
holiday.
that's my favorite.
Can you hear yourself talking?
No.
For dessert, I had a
I can
chocolate
only hear the
peanut butter
actual video. I
bliss
can't hear the over.
mousse top.
So that's weird because it's like it's not letting you hear one of the tracks on.
Yeah, because it's splitting this for some reason. So I just need to get a better one of these. Right?
That's so weird. Yeah. Do you want to do it like we did last week, or
No, this is fine.
Needless to say, I was very full when we were
Rest
all
in peace,
so
Candle
you guys,
79.
zombies would not have gotten
that Moose Tower. Go
Yeah.
go back a little bit. So when I used to, it doesn't matter. They're closing in like a week. I used to intern here right after culinary school, and this that we are all looking at right now is the chocolate Moose Tower, and we would have them pre-prepared in this little cooler right below the salad prep station where I would work all day. And I remember the kitchen was empty. So I would reach down, everybody left, and I would get like a paid lunch or whatever. So I would just eat 3 of these a day.
what?
I would reach down and grab that whole thing and put the whole thing.
How much is that? Like $12?
It's like, yeah, $10.
Yeah.
And I would put the whole thing in my mouth before anybody came back in the kitchen to know what a piece of trash I am.
Produce says I'm always ignored in this chat. I must be saying the wrong things. That is not true. I remember I'm always talking to you. You're usually the first one on. So if we didn't see something, if we don't respond to you, we probably didn't see it. But anyways, yeah, Candle 79 has been around for close to 18 years in New York City. It's a fine dining vegan cuisine. It's really, really good. They have 2 locations. Unfortunately, this is going out of business at the end of this month. I wanted to get down there. I got a hold of Allison from Edward and Son to see if she could put me in touch with Bart and his wife and see if we could do a nice little interview. You know, before that they closed, and unfortunately, I can't make it down there. So
They still have the cafe.
They got the
open.
cafe,
and
yeah.
I think it's more of Joey and Bart are getting older, and they probably don't want to run too.
I wanted to interview him. He's like in his 80s, and he's been vegan for like over 40 or 50 years.
Yeah.
So
very full when we were all done. If there were any zombies, I would not have gotten away.
it's really low, but can you guys hear it okay?
Look at all these infected zombies. They're all over.
This was always hard for me to film stuff like this.
It smells like beer and bad decisions out here. The next
Smells like beer and bad. Did you remember that, or did you hear it?
I remember that. I stole that from Kaylee.
Oh, really?
She said that when we were playing. We were playing in some city, and we had to borrow the venue's microphones. It smelled so bad.
No, they're not selling their business. I believe that the Candle 79 location, I don't know for sure, but I think it was like partly the rent had gotten way too high in that location, and they just stopped. And it sucks because it's one of the best vegan restaurants out there.
My favorite.
Yeah, your
actually.
favorite
Yeah.
anywhere. How far is New York City from us? It's about 4.5 hour drive. All right. Beer and bad decisions.
Next day, we decided to travel west.
That's a good T-shirt design. Beer and bad decisions. Smells like. Let's do that. Smells like beer and bad decisions. See how that. Look at that, Pennsylvania.
Produce wants to know if I'm going to get arrested after the stream for stealing the chocolate. I'm the reason why they're going out of business.
Oh man,
they're like,
John.
if we only sold 18 more chocolate mousses back in 2015, 2005, we would have been able to pay our last rent bill.
Man,
Bethlehem, Pennsylvania.
here it is.
Guys, so
This is the second time he did this because we already did it once. So this is kind of embarrassing for us, even though it was fine. But we were.
I was mad at you.
He was mad.
I was
at me.
like, Chris, you have one job.
Turn that microphone. Dude, how many times I finally got a microphone where you don't have to turn it on. But remember, I'm like, oh, John, the microphone wasn't on.
Dude.
Vegan Treats in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, home of the best vegan cakes and cheesecakes and brownies and ice cream and everything that you can imagine. It's all zombie free, it's all vegan. I always stop by here when I'm on my way south or anywhere really. You gotta make a detour here if you're ever in the area and check out this display we got going on. They were nice enough to let us film a little bit and get a good shot of all the goodies that they had. It's all sorts of vegan cheesecakes,
Peanut butter bomb.
and cakes, and
Boom.
brownies.
Oh, remember you just said it in
Here I
the.
am trying to decide.
This was funny because so John is actually sitting like kind of like we were right now, and he was voicing over for this video because we obviously were too insecure to actually film while we were doing it. So I just took video of him real quick, and I remember your voicing over that, and then the camera goes down to peanut butter bomb, and you just changed what you were saying like peanut butter bomb. Here it goes.
The heck I want. Oh, I'm gonna go with the brownie. It's a double chocolate brownie. The donuts are my favorite part. Whenever I go through Vegan Treats, I have to get at least a dozen donuts for all my friends back home. Peanut butter bomb.
Peanut butter.
Did I voice
You
over?
voiced over that. That was a voiceover.
That's funny.
That's peanut butter bomb.
Today was my lucky day. Peanut butter
Their ice cream is so good too. The soft serve.
soft serve ice cream. At 11 o'clock in the morning.
At 11 o'clock in
Breakfast
the
of
morning.
Champions. Here's a little shot of my favorite vegan goodies right here. We got some peanut butter bombs and some brownies and a little cake. So I emptied my wallet. I took my goodies.
I still have that wallet.
You do?
Put it
Yeah.
out.
See, the first time he did this, I'm like, John, there's no.
I'll be seeing you guys soon.
He's like, throws everything. Oh, Chris, turn it back on.
Eat it.
And that was it. That was a simple video that we did. I'll find another one. Let me find another one here. It's too.
You
bad
should
you
have
can't hear.
Danielle do a vegan zombie recipe with you.
Yeah. So I'll tell the story. So Danielle is the owner of Vegan Treats, and we've seen her so many times, but we never said hi. And I was always like afraid to go up and say anything to her, and I'm like, well, maybe she just doesn't like us or something. I don't know. I was just being stupid. And then so finally one day I just went up and I was like, hey, what's up? And she's like, hey, and we just became like best friends, like instantly. And I remember like just buying that. Like I spend so much money, sometimes upwards of $100 at Vegan Treats. But then like I went there, I was like, hey, are you working today? I'm headed to your shop. She's like, no, I'm not there. I'm out of the country. I'm like, oh, okay. So I show up there and I'm ready to order some stuff. And the dude's like, are you the vegan zombie? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, oh, hold on a second. And he goes under and he pulls out this big box and he puts it in front of me. He goes, here, these are for you. And I'm like, what? And I open up and it's like $200 worth of cannolis and all kinds of goodies. And I'm like, oh my God, like that really happened. Anyway, thank you, Danielle.
That drive home, I'm glad I wasn't there for that.
You would have been so sick because
Yeah.
John cannot.
No, I can't.
He can't. So that was the first time we actually did a traveling video, and that was back in like 2010 or 11. Then we did another one in Salem, Massachusetts with the vegan Reuben.
Yeah.
That was fun. You want to try that one?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want the money. I'm broke.
I'm just going to...
A24.
What? Is it?
It just said A24.
Huh.
Hang on, let's see.
That's the company.
Time for another food adventure. We decided to
Can you
stop
hear
at
this
the
one?
Pulse Cafe where I got myself a delicious
No,
tempeh
it's,
roux.
it's too fuzzy. I can hear the sound.
Look how happy I am.
It's
So
fine.
excited.
Oh, wait. They can't even hear. Sorry. Back here. Salem,
walked around the town of
Massachusetts.
Salem, checked out the sights, paid our respects to Mr. Hawthorne. So I thought to myself, what about zombies? Tried to get into a few buildings, all locked. I need weapons.
This is funny.
Sure enough, there were signs that they'd been here. I got myself some weapons in case I got into a jam or a tight spot. I'm hungry.
Dude, this was good.
Time for another Reuben. We're at the Coven in Salem, Massachusetts.
I wonder if that's still around the
A
cover.
Reuben. That is all. I'm about to jump into this vegan Reuben right here. It looks nummy.
I think you ate a Reuben at every place we went.
Yeah,
I
that
think
was like my jam.
Yeah, the Reuben.
After lunch, I braved the streets once again. I walked well into the night until I worked myself into another appetite.
Isn't that the playground where everybody was hung? What did I say? Isn't that the playground where what?
Everybody was hung.
God.
That's actually a location where they filmed, what is it, Hocus Pocus?
It's ice cream time!
That ice cream
Oh,
was so
the
good.
ice cream.
Hunting witches and eating vegan ice cream.
Did you say hunt witches and eat vegan ice cream?
I don't know.
Hunting witches and eating vegan ice cream. In fact, I ate 3 of those. It's really good. I got peanut butter, cookies.
That was very similar to the one that I really liked at, oh, by the way, I can show you guys this too because I found the picture. The one that I told you guys that we had in Germany,
Yeah.
that ice cream that was like the best ice cream ever. I don't know if I actually showed you or not. But here it is right there. Boom. Best ice cream ever. They made that for us at Vegans. And it was like a rice milk base. And they take like a little puck of ice cream and they blend it together in like this blizzard machine and they put other things in it. I think there was some pieces of chocolate in that. Oh my God. So good. So good. Anyway, back to this.
Vanilla ice cream.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I'm really full and I have a long way to go. So I might not make it. This time tomorrow I might be dead. The next day we headed to Boston for some vegan brunch. And then we headed back
Where'd we go
home
for
to
Boston
the
Vegan
safe
Brunch? I forget.
I'm
It
tired.
wasn't very good, was it?
I don't remember.
It was that
Salem is the oldest city in the world. Founded in 1804 by the Germans.
founded in 1804 by the Germans.
Salem is the oldest city in the
In the
world.
world. So you can hear a little bit then.
Yeah, very, very low key.
Okay.
But
Okay. So let's. What do you guys think? Should we try another one? You really like this one, your vegan pad thai. That was a good recipe. Do you want to see? Should we do this one? This is pretty artsy, but I think I really liked it.
sure.
All right, we're gonna.
What's
okay.
funny is the Cineholic video. There, Shannon has like 48 stores now nationwide.
Okay, so this is before. I don't even know if they just started, so I don't even know if they had a storefront, but they had the product. Cineholic is now. They've been on Shark Tank, and like John said, they're all over the place now. But this was the very beginning. She sent us a box of. Remember the making of it? Every time okay, so I'm just gonna give you a quick background. I remember filming this. It was around Christmas time, and I was doing it all artsy, camera shots and everything. And I wanted John to go up to eat it, but I needed some really nice shots of him going up to eat it. So I'd be like, all right, put it up to your mouth, but don't eat it. He'd go like this. He's like, you're killing me. I'm gonna eat this. And remember that? Like all right, let's play it. We're playing it. I gotta get over.
Oh.
Okay, so this one right here. Probably gonna be a stupid ad.
Unpredictable Crohn's symptoms following
Nope, we're not gonna watch the ad.
you for a
Okay, so we can skip the ad. Oh, I like this. I like this artsy shot. We got to do more of these, John. Okay, here it is.
Thing is, everybody knows I can't read.
Oh my God, you're right. You're right. Look at that boga. Open up a Cineholic right down the street from Produce. Ooh.
What you doing, buddy?
Oh, what you doing, buddy? I don't really have a doorbell.
This place has a doorbell.
This place has a doorbell. This is just John that found a place to live for now. Safe. Look at that Christmas tree. Look at that. Look at that. Dutch angle to convey something isn't right. Should he do it? Man, I miss these videos. Dude, we gotta do another one of these.
Oh, those ASICs. Who delivers a package in the middle of a zombie apocalypse?
Why is the volume so low? Is it
I think it's because of this thing.
Oh.
Well, let's see what it is.
Sound effects fully.
Your gourmet vegan cinnamon rolls. Enjoy. Love, Shannon.
Oh, remember when you open them? Watch this. Ready?
Let's heat these bad boys up so we can eat them. Oh my goodness. She even sent us all these different flavor syrups. We got maple, root beer, coffee, almond, hazelnut, and
Man.
caramel. I think I'm going to use maple and caramel.
That's the only time I've ever tried one in my life. And this was like, what, 7 years ago? 8 years ago?
I think
So
I had
excited.
some sent to us afterwards for a treat.
What? Shannon.
Moment of truth.
I bought them.
Oh. Look at that. You had to like stop so many times before you were able to eat it.
That is the
Frosted
best
beard.
cinnamon roll I've ever tasted in my life. And it's vegan. How about that? Shannon, you're the best. And you even sent this out to me in the middle of a zombie apocalypse. Who does that? These delicious treats were made at Cinnaholics in Berkeley, California. And if you're in the area, you gotta try these out. If you're not in the area, I don't know what you're waiting for, but you better get out there
I have
and
frosting
try
on my
these.
beard.
Yep.
It's worth it.
Well, that was what made it even better. You're like, okay, good. Zombies at the mall. That was fun. Should we do that one?
Okay.
All right. Zombies at the mall, guys. If you guys are still down to watch some more of these. We're watching our own videos, but we're commentating, so that's okay, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Produce wants to know if Cinnaholic is fully vegan.
Yeah.
Sure is.
Yes, it is. Everything there.
Woo! What a great commercial. Yes. It's basically a...
Thanks, Holly. Have a good night if we don't see you again. Do they sell anything else? I don't even know. I don't know. They might have expanded a little bit, but I've never been there.
Yeah.
We were going to go that one time when we were with Kaylee, and we just didn't make it.
Yeah, we didn't have time or something.
Yep. We have the vegan gingerbread. I thought that was the video where you did the I Am Legend, the push the vegetables, not the other one.
Oh, that one I was talking to Andy.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, the omelet. This was the Indiana Jones one. Should we watch the...
Yeah, do the zombie...
You guys want to see a zombie one? I would love to shoot a commercial at Trader Joe's or... you know what? It's funny because Trader Joe's, after I started going there and filming, now... and Craig seems to think it's because of me, but they have a little sign that they drew up that's on the outside that's like absolutely no filming or photos here. And I just pretend I don't see it every time I go there. Because we just did one the other day. They never say anything. In fact, the first time I went with the whole camera and everything, manager came up to me. He's like, "Hey, what are you doing this for?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm just doing it for my YouTube channel." He's like, "Okay, cool. Well, you're not supposed to film here, but like I follow you. I know who you are, so I'll let you do it." I'm like, "Oh, cool, thanks." But yeah, you're not supposed to, apparently. And Wegmans, if you guys never saw the first video I ever did with Noah and Craig, we went to Wegmans. And security came right up to us and like, "What are you doing? You can't film here." And we're like, "What?" Like, I used to be security at Wegmans, But we were kind of kicked out of there, too. But I still sneak in there at like 4 in the morning. I just go to usually a different one, and I use my phone.
Less conspicuous.
Okay, so just to set...
Conspicuous?
Conspicuous? Yeah, suspicious. Yeah, conspicuous. Okay, this is an ad. That's not John singing. I feel like if I let that go too long, I
Concubine.
Okay, so this is another adventure one that I'm going to show you guys. There's a few malls around Syracuse. We have one of the biggest malls in the entire country, but that's not this one. There's another one that's kind of going out of business since then. And our friend owned a comic book shop there. It's since moved to a new location. But after hours, the mall closed down. He talked to security, and we were allowed to go do a video in the mall, in the food court, and use all that stuff. So this was a really fun video to make. It's probably like maybe our third or fourth biggest production we ever did. So
oh yeah, this was one of the bigger ones.
It. I remember at one part we had you. No, they had me in a wheelchair with the camera, so it was nice and smooth. And you ran, and they like ran with me, and I just filmed you. It was a fun video, but anyway, check this one out. Hold on, where's my...
I'm running like a video game.
Thanks, Race.
I know I've said it before. I shouldn't be leaving my safe haven. But I had to see what was out there. Enough time has gone by. Surely they're all gone now.
Don't call me Shirley.
Maybe I can begin. Maybe I
Can you guys hear this okay, by the way? And no, I didn't make a false arrest. I made a false stop.
can find some survivors.
It's Laura, the smile.
That's the smiling sound.
I was
Oh, I
running
like
low
that
on
shot.
supplies anyway.
Vertigo.
And besides,
Pause it. This was the mall closed down, and we had to tell security.
We did that. We had fake guns. and
Yeah,
all
we
that
had to
stuff.
tell the mall security that we were gonna film. We had fake guns.
They were actually laughing. They said that they were watching us from the cameras.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I don't know what's worse, dying or living the rest of my life alone. So far, it's empty. But I have to play it safe.
These are all fake guns. These are all airsoft guns. I just ordered them like on Amazon or whatever.
You can never let your guard down.
Oh, I think I put, instead of Radio
There's gotta
Shack,
be
I
something
put...
here I can use.
I did a fake edit. Bullet World or something, or Gun World. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm in the wheelchair right here.
Wait, what's that?
Oh, this is a Star Wars
She's
tribute.
not right.
Han
Tell by the
Solo.
way she's walking. Well, I only have one bullet left. But it's just one. This shouldn't be too hard.
It looks like we're in Stranger Things. Ooh, we did this way before Stranger Things. Royalties, Stranger Things. We did it first. Bye, Kelly. Here it is, Star Wars.
It's so funny to see this. Oh look, it's Laura smiling.
Was she smiling?
Yep.
She could not smile. John just did that with a broken spine.
I was gonna say, little known fact, I can't do that anymore.
John cannot do that anymore. That was kind of funny that you just did that. Should we watch it again? We'll never see you do that. Well, we'll see you do
We
it
could
again.
just watch it.
The things you can do with green screen. How did we get so many people? I think I put it out there and on Facebook or something. And then everybody got together and they wanted to do it and they wanted to be in the video and so that guy that came and saved John, he's the actual owner of this comic book shop, and he was so happy to do this with us.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's alright. It's alright. He's like pushing into you like for the dramatic effect.
You alright, man? You bit?
This is this is his time. He can't screw it up. He's got to be like, this is my 15 minutes.
This is it.
Hey, I'm okay.
He did a good job.
You sure that door's secure enough?
I think so, man. It should be okay.
Hey, thanks a lot for saving me out there.
He's really good at acting in this. He's like,
Yeah,
I'm John.
he did a good job.
I know who you are. I've been following your exploits. I'm Jeff. I live here in this comic shop. It's my job to make sure that when this whole nightmare is over, people remember who the superheroes are.
I must say, you've done a really great job of keeping this place intact. I didn't know these places still existed.
They do.
We're just making this up on the fly. This was not any script.
It's up to me.
I'm lucky I can't hear this part. I can't hear it.
He's like, we got to remember the superheroes after.
Oh, yeah.
When this nightmare is over.
Good old
Speaking
Jeff.
of, I'm glad you're here. Been saving this for a while. I didn't know for who, but now I do. It's for you, man.
Wait a minute. Is this what I think it is?
Yeah. Only 2 in existence.
But this is the super amazing, awesome vegan book of recipes.
The super awesome vegan book of recipes. So this is actually, my friend actually saw this. My friend is from Bulgaria, and he's like, dude, that's like some Russian architecture book. We bought it for like $2 at a bookstore.
I can't take this from
Let's
you.
see. Are there any words in it that
Yeah, watch.
Marina can?
I think it shows it real quick.
People have to see this. This has to be shared with the world, man. And I know that you're one of the only people that can make use of this. Take it.
You know what? You're right.
You know what? I think I sent him a picture of it. I'm like, what is this?
Oh,
and he was
okay,
like,
okay.
yeah, it's a Russian architecture or something.
Listen,
Well, now it's a super awesome book of vegan recipes.
I don't know if we're going to be able to hold them off much longer. Is there another way out of here? I'm going to put this place in jeopardy.
Yeah. We're gonna go out there some back hallways and hit a freight elevator. Should be fine. Let's get this. Let's go.
This part's cool. You guys are, this is like Goonies or
Follow me.
Lost Boys or something.
Alright, man. This is where we need to be.
Where's this go? What are you doing? We gotta go.
What are you doing? We gotta
Wait. What about you?
You gotta get out of here, man. You're too important. Stay gold.
Stay Gold. He says that because Stay Gold is his name. He's a DJ, so he's DJ Stay Gold.
Stay gold.
No, man. So he saved John.
That girl scared the living daylight.
That was it.
Stay gold.
That was cool. And then at the end, you whispered Stay Gold.
She was the best zombie. The one at the end. Allie? Was that her name?
Yeah. Yeah. These are all the people that were in it. Marshall, that was Jeff's brother. Ellie, yeah. So Jeff got mad because he's like, you put an S at the end of my name. It's just Meyer, not Myers. Sorry, Jeff.
So now it's the other Jeff.
Yeah, there's Ellie. That's Jeff right there in the front. Anyway, that was a really fun video. All right, back to No. I can't play the sounds there. It's going to be like, you have violated YouTube policy.
Ray says, this was totally believable with amazing acting. Right up until the guy told Johnny was too important and saved him.
Oh, man. Tell us how you really feel. This is the picnic house one.
I texted you that the other day.
Picnic houses, yeah. That one, potato salad. That's the one where Indy ate all the potatoes.
Yes.
That was funny. Should we do another one, or should we want to talk about anything?
I can't see any ones that are like really fun to watch. Not that I don't like them all.
Chris, was this when you were still a detective?
Yeah.
What? Oh, this?
Yeah.
Yeah. I wasn't a detective. Well, I was an investigator. I was special investigator. That was my title. Drumsticks. Let's see. There's got to be something. This is the one where you got mad at me. The e-pastry. Here, let me just show people like what we're looking at. The e-pastry one was where you got mad at me. Man, we have so many videos. The moose was pretty good. Vegetable soup. Oh, the Harlem Shake. We can't play that though. Akshata.
Oh yeah, those were really good videos actually.
Yep. Our interview with the e-pastry guys. Another zombie one. What was this? Original one. Oh, the farm sanctuary.
Oh yeah, I just told that story.
That was really cool. So he's got a goat on his back. The Harry Potter one was good too.
That was 100% your recipe.
The Harry Potter, yeah, because they wouldn't serve me a butterbeer at Disney World, so I was like, all right, I'll make it myself. It's not that they wouldn't serve it; they wouldn't give it to me vegan. When the world comes to an end, I probably will stop and film it.
Oh my gosh, look at Mustache May, John. I think my eyebrows are a little too short in that video too.
Let's see. Skip the ad. I got so much to do here. Oh, there's Indy.
There's my old garden.
This is John's old house where we used to film the original videos. This was awesome.
Oh, hey. The sun is finally out, and I'm working in the garden today, and it feels good. And
That's ridiculous.
Oh, right, the mustache. Listen,
the
guys,
mustache.
it's Mustache May. It's something I've been doing with my best buddies for a while now. I know it's ridiculous, so I'm going to...
How is butterbeer not vegan? The cream that they put on top is not vegan. And they wouldn't give it to me without the cream on it. No, there's no beer. There's no butter in it.
Or beer.
Or beer. Yeah. They said it was a trademark thing, so they couldn't give it to me. And I was like, please, I came all the way from New York just to get it. I was just basically at that point, I was in Florida. I'm like, I came all the way from New York to try this. Please. I'm so allergic to dairy, please. And they're like, sorry. So I went to 3 vendors. Nobody would do it. Nobody would cave. I felt like just grabbing it out of their hand and being like, take my money. Get away from me. No, give me that cream. They wouldn't do it. So I finally was like, I was so upset about it. I went home and I made my own version of it. I'm like, this is how it probably tastes. I don't know. It came out good though.
Who even knows?
Yeah.
I'm going to give you guys 5 seconds to say whatever mean things you want. Ready? Go.
You look like a donkey's butt. You look like, no, you basically just said, I'm going to give you 5 seconds to say anything mean to me.
Oh, to pick on my
Look at that. That's a perfect, you look like Mark Wahlberg.
Thank you.
Okay.
I'll take it.
Okay.
Feel the vibration. Feel it.
There you are with that.
Oh, there.
Hey.
The only thing I'm going to do is spread a little straw down where my walkways are to help keep the weeds down. And also, if it's wet out here, you don't want to track mud back in the house after you pick all your vegetables. I have a big bale. It'll last me the entire year. I'll use a little bit of it right now, a little bit in like a month.
Why?
Sean.
I only used a little straw for this garden.
And yeah, I ate the rest. All the aphids you just ate. Just kidding. Oh wait, he's playing with.
Take it for a while until
wasn't her name Belle?
Gets a little bit more roots and gets a little more oomph to it, but it should be fine.
No, Ray. Aw, Ray, look at her. Get her.
Okay, that was that.
Look at this John looks like a biker. Actually,
You look like James Hetfield.
my biker name, my character biker guy,
Yeah.
his name's Booger McDougal.
Booger McDougal.
And he talks like this.
Do you guys want to see the time that John went up against Gordon Ramsay in a contest?
Stupid.
I loved it. Oh, and there's when we went to Germany. That was fun.
Yeah, that was
fun, guys. Is there anything else you guys want to talk about real quick before? That's probably good for videos, right? Or do you want to watch another one?
No, we can call it.
We want to watch. It's only 17 seconds long.
Okay,
we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. I'm just gonna pull this over here. We're gonna pull up this. I think this one's funny. Oh, it's okay. So this one is John against Gordon Ramsay.
Chef Ramsay, tonight I prepared for you a blueberry cheesecake.
It's raw, come on!
It's supposed to be raw.
Oh, that was funny.
Stupid.
Yeah, we were gonna do a bunch of those. One with like Julia Childs and
Oh yeah.
all kind. That one actually got like what 30,000 views almost. That was fun. It's fun to do those green screen ones.
Yeah.
All right, so if we missed any questions, say them right now. We'll try to answer anything real quick, and then we gotta get going.
Next Wednesday is Christmas Day.
Oh my God, is it?
So we're not gonna go live that day, right?
Maybe Jesus. Well, no, we probably won't. If you want to do a Thursday one,
Why not?
okay.
Unless I'm at the farm for some reason, but
Okay.
Kristen and I are gonna go live Tuesday night, Christmas Eve. We're making Christmas cookies.
Okay.
So if you want to hop on and say hi.
Yeah. I don't know. What time are you going to do it? Because I'm going to be at...
Probably like 4 or 5.
I'm going to be at my brother's, so maybe I'll do a live on like maybe Facebook or something. You know? But I'm definitely going to be vlogging it because, you know, I committed to Vlogmas for whatever reason. John, were you ever raw vegan?
Yeah. Back in 2008 for about 3 months. And then I didn't want to be raw vegan anymore.
Yeah, I was raw vegan for about 3 months, and I was like 90% raw for about a year. And then I was like, what the heck am I doing? Race says, how long have I been your favorite vegan? Open question to either of you. Go! Well, it's a race.
4 weeks. I actually thought about race the other day.
I can answer those questions for your race a lot better with a super chat.
Oh.
Arthur, I'll watch Christmas. If you missed any questions, you know what? We will do. Remind us next. Maybe next week if we do the Christmas one. Remind us next week and we'll do the German videos. We'll do our videos from Germany.
Okay.
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
So you got to remind us though in case we forget.
Oh, fortified vitamin D is not vegan. Is this correct?
So if you get there's certain there's certain vitamin D3 that is not vegan. It has like animal, what is it, feathers and stuff. Something. It's really weird, but it's in that. And, you know, it's funny because I was just going to do a video on that. So there's a lot of... I'll just tell you guys now because I don't think a lot of people will be watching this video. I'm going to do another video on it. Like things you thought were vegan that aren't vegan. But a lot of cereal has a vitamin D3 in it that are not vegan. That otherwise it looks like it's vegan. That a lot of people think like Fruity Pebbles and Rice Krispies and all these things they think are vegan. They're not vegan because of that vitamin D3. It's not a vegan thing. And I've even confirmed it with the companies. They say, no, these are not vegan additives. So that's something that you might want to think about. But the good thing is there's always vegan versions of those kind of cereals. So at least the Rice Krispies, there's some vegan rice cereal out there.
Fluffed rice or something.
Can you eat potatoes raw? I mean, I wouldn't recommend it, but yuck. Even the dogs don't like to eat potatoes raw if I drop a piece on the ground. I mean, Zeke might, you know, So, I'll be doing a video on that soon. Like things you thought were vegan that aren't.
Hashtag sellout.
Yeah, because a lot of, you know, and I see a lot of vegan, a lot of, not vegan, but a lot of places selling vegan foods that have that kind of thing. Like for one that I can think of right off the top of my head is like vegan options at donut places like Voodoo Donuts. Like they have like Fruity Pebbles and all these things on there that are advertised as vegan, but they're not vegan. And first of all, they fry them in the same grease that they fry the other ones in. So for me, already they're not vegan. But I mean, some people are okay with that. Joseph Michael, thanks for the $5 super chat. Thanks, Chris, for helping me be vegan through tough times I'm having. Well, if you ever have any questions, you can always reach out to either me or John. We're pretty active on Instagram and, of course, on these live streams. So congratulations, by the way, for going vegan and sticking with it. So that's really cool.
We'll pay better attention to you guys next week. Sorry, I get caught up in our old videos and I get lost.
Well, I think the thing is we either have to look at all the questions and just do a Q&A, or we do other things where we might miss a lot of them, where we're trying to, like, I guess, entertain.
Yeah.
But we never...
It's not that we don't love every single one of you guys.
We don't, like, ignore your questions unless it's something like... Very rarely do I ever see something like, I don't feel like answering that. But most of the time, we just missed your question, so... Okay.
Wait. So I got to tell the race story on why I thought about race. I thought about race last week, right after Kristen and I recorded a live video. I accidentally deleted the entire video, and I thought it was one of our funnier ones together, where Kristen and I were laughing a lot. And all I could think of was hashtag I blame John. And I was like, thanks, Race. It's just like,
I blame John.
Yeah. Thank you, Race.
Well, and thank you for like bringing up the fact that I made a bad stop to like 20 years ago. That's really cool. We'll tell that story sometime. But yeah, I just want to give another shout out to the guys that make my beanies and my t-shirts here. I love them. They're on their way to you guys. And if you guys... missed that and still want one, we'll do another pre-order soon, but you can still grab my other shirts, and these beanies are still for sale. And I've started doing Twitch, so I'm doing Twitch more often now, so I usually do that. Right now I'm doing that a little bit later at night. So,
when you're supposed to be sleeping.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, Stacy.
Thank you.
Happy holidays, Stacy, and thank you so much for the super chat there. I appreciate that. But yeah, I'll be doing Twitch, and I know that I talked to you about it yesterday, and I caught a little bit of your live stream where Kristen might be thinking about doing it.
All I'm trying to do now is, I think she's gonna play Fallout. I just need to figure out how I can get the TV to my computer. You know, I can share screens so that my computer can be my TV. But I don't know if I can reverse it so that I can show everybody.
I'm sure you can just do some tutorials.
I'll do some research. I'm going to do some research. Anyway, you guys, we'll hang out next Tuesday on my channel if you're bored and want to watch Kristen and I do Christmas cookies together.
And you have a video coming out soon that we filmed yesterday.
Yeah. Maybe I'll do the shopping one first and then do the spine one after, because that's time sensitive.
Yeah, time sensitive. Yeah. Do it first.
Merry Christmas. Here's my crooked spine.
And I stream. I've been streaming EverQuest, but you guys, if you're not into the game, just come by and hang out. I'll talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. So I guess that's it. Have a great night, and I'll see you guys. We'll see you guys soon.
Bye.